Given that this is equal to 2 meters, okay, so a square lawn is surrounded by a concrete walkway that is 2 meters wide, as shown at the, this is the picture here. If the area of the walkway equals the area of the lawn, okay, so the area outside is equal to the area in the middle, find the dimensions of the lawn. Okay, so if I call this one here x, and it's just square, so this would also be x. Okay, this right here will be x minus, there's 2 here, and there's also 2 here, so it's x minus 4. Okay, so the area of the inside is just x minus 4 squared, but the area of the outside is x squared, right? Right, x squared minus this again, right? So the whole thing minus this will give the area of the gray part. Okay, let's add both sides by that. We get 2 of x minus 4 squared is equal to x squared. Okay, so we can expand this, but we can actually do this a little bit faster. We can square root both sides. Okay, so you get root of 2x minus 4 is equal to x or minus x. You have to be careful here. So let's solve this first. You get root 2x minus 4 root 2 is equal to x. Okay, bring that over, you get root 2 minus 1x. Okay, this is, if it comes here, it's minus 1x, right? So root 2 minus 1x, when I factor out the x, and let's add both sides by this, so you get 4 root 2. So x is equal to 4 root 2 over root 2 minus 1. Okay, so we can actually simplify this a bit. If you multiply by the conjugate pair, so you might have not seen this technique before. This is 2 factors that are conjugate pairs. So if you multiply that in, you just get root 2 squared minus 1 squared. Okay, and we have 4 root 2 plus 1. So this is just 2 minus 1, so it's just 1. So look, fraction disappears, and this is our expression for x. When it's root 2x minus 4 is equal to minus x, okay, if you bring the x over now, you get plus x. Let's bring this over to the other side. Factor out the x, and you get root 2 plus 1. So x is equal to 4 root 2 all over root 2 plus 1. So again, if your teacher just wants the answer in decimal, you could have just stopped here. Okay, just stop right here and just punch that in. I like any exact values and simplified expression. So if we do the same thing here, you get the bottom is still equal to 1. So we get 4 root 2 minus 1.